It's very hard to say what a normal diplomatic day is. I think that's part of the challenge of being a diplomat. It's not a 9-to-5 job. You never know what's going to happen to you in a particular day. You can plan everything you're going to do during your work day, but you get into work and maybe there's an emergency phone call from the ambassador, or maybe some emergency situation has developed, or maybe there's some staffing crisis. And you have to just forget everything you planned to do that day and tackle the crisis or do the special emergency project that you've been assigned by the ambassador. But in general, here in Hamburg, a normal day will include calls on German business leaders and German government leaders, Hamburg City, not just Hamburg, because for the US Consulate General in Hamburg, we cover the entire north of Germany, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, Bremen, Niedersachsen, and Schleswig-Holstein. So I have a very small staff, but we have responsibilities to keep relationships for the US government with the governments of all the 5 Länder across North Germany. So since we're a very small office, you can imagine we're pretty busy. I think that if you want to be a diplomat, first of all, you're all smart enough to be diplomats, or because you're here, you're students here at Hamburg University, or you're students at other prestigious universities, so you all are plenty intelligent to represent your country well. But you have to make the decision yourself if you want to deal with the family disruption that comes from being a diplomat. In my own case, in my diplomatic service, the American diplomatic service, you have to move every 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. So in the last several years, let's see, in 2009, I moved from China to the United States to study Afghan Dari. And in 2010, I moved to Kabul, Afghanistan. In 2011, I moved to Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan. In 2012, I moved back to Washington to study German. And then I moved to Germany. So you can see that that's an awful lot of moving. That's a lot of disruption. But some of us just love it. We love the chance to study foreign languages, to meet and work with peoples from other lands and to learn new cultures, and also to represent your government overseas, because your governments are doing, especially your government is doing a lot of wonderful things overseas, and it's a real honor to represent one's government overseas at an embassy. So go for it.